Tourism is one of the fastest expanding markets, especially in the Middle East and Asia. This is because most of the Middle East countries and Asian countries don't go through all four seasons like summer, winter, autumn, and spring. So people from other countries tend to come to our Asian countries and Middle East countries because maybe their countries going through summer, which is very hot, or winter, which is too cold to handle. Also, there's three types of impact through tourism: cultural impact, environmental impact, and also economic impact. Presentation, we are mainly going to cover about the environmental impact of mass tourism in Langkawi Island. So there are positive impact and also negative impact. Positive impact is tourist organization developing more sustainable tourism through the profit of tourists. When tourists come, they get the profit and they go to more like for awareness and also save the environment. Other than that, profits on tourism can help locals preserve their environment. Like maybe some local businesses, they get their profit from farming, and the profit from tourists, they can help to expand their market as well. Maybe expand their farm, buy more animals or more plants to expand their business as well. This can also preserve the environment. Other than that, tourists raising awareness. Some people come for ecotourism and they come to help other countries and reduce the pollution in that area. Some of the negative impact is overcrowded places can deteriorate the soil and reduce the quality of air and water. So if mass tourism, usually in Langkawi during the peak season, that is like end of the year, during Christmas or during New Year, Langkawi can be very crowded with tourists from Malaysia and also from other countries. So this can really pollute the environment and reduce the quality of water and air. Other than that, increase of waste and sewage in the city. Even though Langkawi is a main tourist spot, even though they developed the city to accommodate the tourists, their water and sewage system is still underdeveloped and does not sustain that much. Other than that, water quality will reduce because of strain water sources. During the peak season, a lot of tourists come to the city, and they tend to strain all the water sources. So this will reduce the water quality for the locals to use. According to Associate Professor Dr. Yohanis Abdulaziz, Deputy Dean from University Putra Malaysia's Faculty of Economics and Management, said that tourism is one of the main sources of income and we should encourage tourism as it brings a lot of profit to the country and also the city. But also this brings a lot of negative effects also. University Putra Malaysia's Faculty of Economics and Management conducted research on Langkawi and found signs that the natural environment has eroded and water quality has reduced in the coastal waters. Overpopulation has become a major issue, particularly during peak season. The sudden increase of tourists has resulted in a massive amount of trash and waste products, which is affecting the ecosystem. Awareness campaigns by the local population and non-governmental organizations have minimized the volume of waste on the land. Participation of government departments, the hospitality sector and the local population, as well as increased cooperations between federal and local governments are needed to create a holistic policy to ensure the island's survival. Tourism impact analysis also needed to ensure the Langkawi is preserved for future generations. Federal government of Langkawi and also Langkawi Development Agency known as LADA established Langkawi Tourist Blueprint 2011-2015. It's a 5-year plan to bring Langkawi to be a more sustainable tourism city. One of the ways they did it is through the Langkawi Tourism Academy. The academy is a program to bring more graduates to the tourism industry and address the problem of talent shortages in Langkawi. In order to give great focus to local involvement in tourism growth, community capacity building initiatives can be a positive beginning in the sustainable development of the tourism industry in Langkawi, as it enables more community participation in management and regulations of its sources. The opportunity to build up capacity to help sub-developed communities strengthen their ability to take part in the decision-making processes for tourism. Under these conditions, minimize power monopolies within the local tourism companies. The strategies will ultimately contribute to sustainable tourism in local communities in the future and also in the present. The Industrial Revolution in Langkawi. There are also a lot of industries and factories that make a lot of air pollution, also water pollution. This has caused the government to bring up an act which is called Environmental Quality Act 1974. This is to protect the environment by legislation aimed at reducing and eliminating the harmful effects of industrialization. It addresses a variety of environmental issues, including waste and degradation caused by toxic chemicals. Also, there's a Fisheries Act 1985. It is responsible for sustainable management of marine resources besides helping with the enforcement of marine reserves. For water resources management, on the other hand, the federal government works closely to the state governments. Better coordination is required among the federal, state and local authorities for the coastal pollution management through better implementation of policies.
Okay, my name is Sun Rui, and next I will talk about high quality experience in Langkawi. Langkawi is the largest island, also is a jewel in the crown, and at the center of island life, Langkawi's sugary shores are propped with pictures, beaches, and luxury resorts, while its rich interior is filled with the jungle, mountains, and protected parks. From the scenery to the wildlife, there's an endless amount of nature beauty here. You can see the rainbow-colored cross in Langkawi and Maroons, and walk through the tropical rainforest in search of butterflies, birds, monkeys, and so on. Whether you are planning an action-packed trip or a relaxing getaway, our travel experts will help you create a dream holiday to Langkawi. If you want to see more of Malaysia, you can go to Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur also is a famous city in Malaysia. Many tourists come here to shopping or see the beautiful views. Whatever you are looking for will make sure your holiday goes off without hitch. Langkawi collection of 99 islands, coupled with its rich diversity. Tourism enjoys warm weather there all years around with temperature ranging 32. So, when other country is in winter, many tourism come there will have a good summer to spend on. The dry season is also the most popular, the most expensive time to visit Langkawi. And next, I want to talk about the quality of environment in Langkawi. The most influence for Langkawi is greenhouse effect. There are many accident rain, air pollution, land degradation, and the extinction of the numerous animal and plant species. Langkawi Island is one of the tourism hotspot in Malaysia, which has declared a global park in 2007. The island received more than 43,000 Chinese tourism in the first quarter of 2006, which has an increased 26.7% from 2015. Management of solid waste, the influence from the hotel and the restaurants with the increasing number of tourism is a challenge to maintain the environmental quality, especially the agriculture, culture fishing boats, freeze and cargoes are contributing to the problem of the pollution. Pollution is not only damaging the minor source of pollution and the methods of the mitigation as identified through intensive research should provide evidence for informed police sustainable management of the island.